Hey everybody. So there is risk involved in investing. However, spiritually or karmatically, there is, I think, a guarantee of goodness coming back to one whom gives to a good cause. There is also resistance, and I don't think one should expect anything from karma, as in anticipating a reward or payback. A true action of love is done for love of another, oneself, or cause. Nothing more and nothing less, in my opinion. So when one say there is risk involved, there is, but then again, there isn't. It's all about how one looks at it, perspective. So now, more of the specifics on this movement that I've been thinking of. So we need allowance for area to grow / work and live. And a potential investor could provide a area and tools and basic essentials while we get things going. The blueprint would be essentially an exchange system where we could offer goods like medicine. All these things can come from hemp and other various herbs and plants and stuff. So medicine, foods, equipment, clothes, etc., etc., etc. At the base minimum price we would need to keep our movement going. And so investor doesn't go bankrupt. And I think a donation jar is okay for those who want to tip. We could even open an organic, healthy restaurant and charge just enough to pay for expenses. Again, it's getting back to just a non-profit, just providing a service and getting back what we need to keep a service going. If people feel like giving more, that's their choice, but they don't have to, because when you start going down that profit alley, it gets into sin. So we're staying away from sin and we're sticking back to Most High way, God way of just providing services for people and exchanging things and doing things out of the heart, not out of greed. So, yeah, and I have more than a few years in pizza kitchen, so I have experience in cooking. Another thing, too, from an investor perspective, is that if one already has land and basic equipment, it would not be too much out-of-pocket expense. Now, there would be some out-of-pocket expense that would probably go to helping people who don't have enough food or, clothes or blankets or tents to help them live on the land or in rougher means until we get the supply chain going again. But essentially, it wouldn't be like a huge investment into a bunch of like tools, and especially if they already had the land. I mean, it's already just sitting there. And a lot of times, gardening tools. I mean, I have a number of tools outside there that aren't even being used. So I don't think it's that hard to find tools just to help grow things. Now, building vertical farm growing systems and Tesla coils, that's more advanced technology, so that's going to require more advanced tools. But we start with what we can get. We use what we can. So. Yeah, and I think this would be so that would be the main out-of-pocket expense. And yeah, so I mean, that's kind of just a gist. I'm going to continue to, kind of craft it and sharpen it a little bit more to help, get things out in a more, just clear and concise manner. But that's kind of the general consensus of what I'm thinking about. So, all right, I love you all. Hope you have a good day. Bye.